Hello, I am Chelsea Purdue, and I will be discussing the unwritten rules involving racism in America. Race in today's America is an uproar, controversial issue that has yet to be settled. Black people are at a disadvantage in society because they are treated worse when it comes to the court system, the police, and employment. Someone who would oppose to the three disadvantages of the court system, police, and employment would say Black people are treated fairly and any mistreatment is brought upon them by their own actions. Half of all white Americans say the races are treated equally in the justice system, and only 6 in 10 have confidence that police treat both equally. According to a polling constructed by the University of California, a college student survey suggests there has been progress made towards eliminating racism. Nearly one-fourth of them say racism is no longer a problem in the U.S., and 24.7% of incoming freshmen think racial discrimination is a thing of the past. In America today, there are unwritten rules between white and black people that count towards any and everything. Editor-in-chief of blog website Roger Ebert, Matt Sheets claims white people just aren't as likely to get shot by the police. What Sheets has claimed is unfair, but it is the truth because that is just how it is when it comes to race. Many rules are set to separate the rights of whites and blacks, but those rules will never be clear, justified, or found because they are unwritten. My solution proposal starts off with, according to Dan Baltz and Scott Clement of the Washington Post, blacks and whites live in different worlds when it comes to the perceptions of the criminal justice system and the role that police play in society. The overall findings behind Baltz and Clement's claim underscore the depth of distrust among a substantial majority of African Americans towards the police. And the role of a police officer is to make you feel safe, but through their findings, it's making them feel the complete opposite, like they can't be trusted, and that's not what our police officers are supposed to be valued as. But my solution proposal is to first improve the laws so blacks are affected equally. To do this, there needs to be a policy that needs to be created requiring police officers to wear a small video camera on duty. This would allow clarity and justification. Far too often the full truth is never told, just like saying there's always 3 sides to a story. 1, the first person's story, 2, the second person's story, and finally the true story that does not always reach the surface. Secondly, we need to provide more and better human resource diversity training, and this can be provided through the government. Another proposal of mine is to encourage a diverse workforce, because working with people from different walks of life could allow for the nation to come together and sympathize with one another. If you do not get to know someone, your set perceptions will most likely never change. Therefore, you're giving off a negative vibe of not wanting true equality. And lastly, we can revitalize black people's image. This is a major problem, especially in the workforce, because black people are known to have the perception of negative attitudes and being difficult to work with in the workforce, and that needs to change because not everyone is the same. In conclusion, black people are treated worse than white people in our court system by the police and especially in employment. Although some refuse to accept the argument, the evidence shows otherwise. So in an effort to be a better nation, we should look at solutions such as improving laws to come closer to true equality. Thank you for listening. I hope you are all ready to make a change towards racism in America starting today. Just think about it. One simple step of getting to know someone of a different race could change the way you view the entire race as a whole.